Hey guys, welcome back to Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1! In the last episode, we started Chapter 8, I think it was. Or well, basically we ended the video uh, in a situation where I was gonna do some off-screen grinding for, like, the different candidates, items and stuff, and we've done that. You may notice that everyone's, like, over level 800. So, I also decided to take this time, considering this is most likely the last time I will be playing Hyperdimension, or at least this game ever. Um, I decided I'd go for the achievements that I'm missing, which, as we're in game here, just gotta make sure, yep, OBS is picking it up, nice and good. Achievements. I have 43 of 45, 96%. The only two I'm missing. You played the game so much you made Neptune folks proud. That is by obtaining every other achievement. Millionaire. Obtain 100 million credits. Yesterday, the same day that I recorded the last episode, I decided I'm gonna go for this. We are now at 95,833,314 credits. We are 5 million off. And I have been grinding for, right now, a total of about 5.5 hours for this. It is crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna get this. We're gonna continue the story. It's gonna be real easy because we're extremely powerful now. And this will be the final episode no matter how long it takes. It may be split into parts though, depending on if it's like too long. Anyway, so by my calculations, I have approximately 3 or 4 more battles to do to get the achievement. And now this is just, ooh, I didn't even bother with some of these. Basically, for 5 of those hours, all of yesterday, I was farming this fight. This is a similar fight to the one that unlocked this fight in the Colosseum. It gives 50,000 credits with the credits up level 5 plan on the like discs and stuff that I gave to my 3 goddesses that are in battle. That boosted it up to 134,194, I think, credits per battle, which is not a lot. That's why it took 5 hours to farm up to, like, I think I started today at about 87,000? No. A little less than that. I've only been going for half an hour. But I was like, well, the next battle that's supposed to give me good stuff is level 500, which is Super Iron Knight here, which I have been farming for the past, like, half an hour, essentially. Well, not half an hour. I've been doing it for about 20 minutes. The rest of it was also Polytens again. 100,000 credits, with credits level 5, boosts it up to 1 million, and some number over 1 million. So basically, I'm getting 1 million, I think, I want to say 1,400,000 per battle. And we're just gonna get right into this. We've got a couple more battles to get every achievement in this game. And then we're just gonna end this all. This would have taken a lot longer than 5.5 hours if I didn't figure out yesterday that I can literally skip attack animations. I thought I could only skip, like, the EXE skill animations. No, you can skip them all. You can skip all attack animations, both enemies and friends. And it's great. And now Blan's powerful enough to have destroyed so many people. So many enemies. Nice. Yeah, so we gain 1,462,441 credits per battle. And that is crazy. And we're just leveling everyone up. And basically, yeah, we're just gonna get that final achievement. The final 2 achievements. That I never had the patience to obtain. Until now.
It's on now.
So yeah, I'm super hyped. I put a lot of work into farming these credits right now. So for it to finally be paying off, and a lot quicker than I was expecting. I thought I was actually gonna have to grind the Polytens the entire way. And there we go. Achievement unlocked, Millionaire. Achievement unlocked, Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 Master. Heck yeah. And you know what? We just I am in love. Look at that. Mm. Mm. So 45 out of 45 achievements. That is great. We're going to my profile. Edit profile. We're adding that to the achievements. We need to add that to the achievements. Neptunia rebirth to normal end? No thank you. Wait, wait. I have to scroll like this. Thanks. Bam. We done here. We done here. I'll probably cut that out of the video. No one needs to see this. So, we're done with all the achievements. We're done grinding. I just want to say, I went through and deleted almost every item I have just to grind out as much as I could. And now I'm just gonna buy a bunch of healing items. Actually, you know what? No, we're going 0 items. We're having 0 items at the end of this game. No items other than what we gain from Road to Celestia. But before we do that, I actually lied. There's one more step we need to do to achieve the true ending. We need to get shares between basically others 0 and then the rest around like 20% plus, I think it was. So basically I'm just going to try and even out all of the shares between the 4 different locations, which the best way is also this. So we need to up last station a lot. Who has the most? Lean Box. So yeah, if we last station from Lean Box, a level 90 battle, easy. This is what you call easy mode. And we're just gonna spam.
I can take care of this.
Just get that.
Now, what shall I do? My best action now.
Bam. Simple. So that's 5. So we'll do 3 more battles of this. And then last Lean Box should be down. I want to say close to about where everyone else is.
My best action now is
Bam. That was much quicker. So yeah, I'm super hyped to be finally finishing this series. It's been going for like a year now because of how bad I am at uploading. But it's finally coming to an end. And it's great. I'm slowly gonna make my way through the second game, which I haven't gotten the true ending for. I've only gotten the normal ending for Rebirth 2. So we're gonna be going for that true ending. Also, I have almost, like, I have so few achievements for number 2 because games Rebirth 2 and onwards in the series seem to have hidden achievements. So I can't see what I'm missing for these achievements. And it triggers me. Okay, so if we want to bring Loey down by 1, or by 5, and bring like Lean Box up by 5, and then like Planetoon by 5 from to last station, yeah. I think that's, yeah. You know what? Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's open up our little web browser here. Rebirth 1. True ending. Simple. True ending requirements. This is all we need. So. Others at 0, all nations at 20% or more. So this should be fine. I'm going to save this here just in case. So yeah, I've been playing for 41 minutes right now. This save file has 36 hours on it. So we should actually be good now since everyone's 20% or above. So let's go. Road to Celestia. Look at how bright this is. Like, damn. But rainbow bridges. They make everything better. And we're just gonna fight everything here. We got some angel wings, just in case someone needs a revive for whatever reason. We can just spam. Look at how weak. How weak. I'm not gonna skip these battles, animations. Also, I'm sorry if you saw my mouse. I don't know if it was available to be seen. or not, but it was on the screen. So we have a little warp here. Where does this possibly warp us to? We don't know. Let's use it. And it's taken us somewhere entirely different. But it's fine, because we're going to explore this dungeon to its entirety. We're going to attack every enemy, and we're just going to have a good time. You know?
Now, what shall I do?
A nice, fun and fresh time. I said I wasn't going to skip, but I skipped.
I won't go easy.
Yikes. Just build up EXE for the final battle. Not that we're going to really need it for the final battle, but like, just for funsies, you know? Just for funsies.
Falling for this. Finally.
We just one-shot that spider.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Nice, fun, and fresh.
No one.
11,000 experience? What do you think this is? Okay, so where does this warp take us? To what looks to be some strong enemies.
Ambush.
Which obviously aren't that strong for us, because we're special.
Easy. Now, what
Bam.
shall I do?
We're just gonna get level 4. Let's go full on level 4 EXE drive.
Prepare yourself.
Nice and fun.
Prepare
Bam.
yourself.
We're just gods. We are God.
Going at full power.
So, who are you? You are a lost dragon. More like dead dragon, am I right? Look at how easy this guy is.
Here's my ace. It is finally my turn. Prepare yourself. How is this?
That is still very weak compared to everyone else, but it's fine. Like, look at how strong Blonde is. Ooh, Dragon Raid. It missed because we're too powerful. And it was, I mean, it got a hit in, but didn't do much. 0 damage.
It's my turn.
Bam. That was easy. Okay. So you know what? We might not just... We just might skip that enemy. So this is where we've got to be, obviously. Save points usually dictate the end of a dungeon, if you will. So where does this take us? This takes us to this island here. With what looks to be nothing on it, other than this one enemy. Which, you know what? We're just gonna victory slash you. Get out of here. Please leave.
Lucky.
We got Freak Diamond. Wow. I mean, that really doesn't do much. We're not gonna explore this entire dungeon, because I can't be bothered going down there for the 2 pieces of treasure that really I don't need anymore. We're just gonna go towards this event. And have a nice, fun story time, you know? It's such a fantasy-like, mysterious place. I've adventured across all sorts of lands, but this kind of place is a first. So, R4 is somewhere here? R4 doesn't match the theme here, new. Be careful, everyone. Who knows what traps R4 has in store? Ha 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 ha! Great, right off the bat, and it looks like the last boss is here. I'm amazed that you got here. Praises to you all. If you're praising us, stop with the nonsense of making the lands collide. Like I would listen to the likes of you. Good to hear. Now I can repay you for all you've done without worry. Ha! Like you can do anything. You couldn't even face Avenir alone. What? Is that supposed to make me angry? I know I can be tactless and clumsy sometimes, but I'll still do my best for Last Station, now and forever. Also, we're like level 800, you can't bring it. Bring it. I am the console patron unit of last station. Ha! It looks like you've learned to use those lips of yours. Now, may I give my thanks? So it's the coward who went into hiding after losing her power. Yes, I may have been a coward then, but I met Iffy and Lon Lon because of it. Lady Vert. They approached me not as Greenheart, but rather as Vert, a person. They're the ones who gave me the confidence to step out from hiding. I thank you for my fate, and now I shall repay you with your defeat. Huh. Is that how you raise arms against me? How pathetic. Oh, is that why? I suppose a loner like you can't understand the value of friends. Me? A loner? Look who's talking. You are ousted and scorned by Louis. True, that fact can't be changed. But Financier kept faith in me the entire time. Even if she was the only one, that's enough reason for me to fight. Huh, incomprehensible. Well, the true loner wouldn't understand, obviously. Who are you calling the true loner? Stop with the proper noun use. But it's true, right? Not sure how it was before, but now I've got Compa, Iffy, Noir, Vert, Blonde, Mages, Marvy, Tekken, CC2, Falcon, Puchiko. Like I keep saying, that's broccoli, not Puchiko New. And Isti too. I'm here because I want to be with them. I wouldn't try my best if it wasn't for them, you know? Such a lack of reason. The quartet would be disgusted to hear what you said. You think so? I kind of think so too. But I don't care. I think it's important to believe in yourself. That's why I'm gonna beat you with everyone. And we'll bring a happy ending to game industry. I thought this was all going to be serious, but Nep is always Nep, I guess. Yes, Nep wouldn't be Nep without this. It's getting irritating hearing all of you yapping at the same time. It doesn't matter what you do, game industry will be destroyed. R4, it seems words will not reach you anymore. Then we'll force R4 to stop. We won't let game industry be destroyed. And as such, the boss is here. We fight an R4. And R4 is just... It ain't happening, R4. It ain't happening. You know what? I feel like Nep should finish her off, you know? So we're just gonna...
It's my turn.
Ooh, let's use Assault combo. So, from all the battling I did at the Colosseum, Noir and Neptune are like... So let's use Assault combo, because I haven't ever used this.
Let's go, Noir.
Damn. That's a lot of damage.
I'm not over yet. Not over yet.
Enemy eliminated.
Neptune
Mission
transformed.
complete.
Only 58,000 credits. Lame.
I am a god. Game industry is my dominion. Why did I lose? Why to these goddesses, humans?
R4, your ambition ends here. Isti. The power of a goddess is too powerful for a human to bear. Please pray for a cleansing of your soul from the tainted power. With you wielding all four goddesses' power, I can help you.
Is that all you have to say? How foolish.
Histoire. Nothing will reach her already. I understand you wanting to help her, but it's too late. The only thing we can do now is to release her from her pain. So, I guess this is it. R4, our fate ends here.
I beg to differ.
Spooky magic.
What? She recovered? What's going on here? I don't know, but I do know the source of the power. The shares.
Shares? Who in this world is putting faith in this idiot?
Right. Who would be worshipping Arfor?
Many humans do, though it is different than the ones you know.
What do you mean?
Have you forgotten of Overlord Momus? Why do you think I preached it?
What the heck does that have to do with what's going on?
As how you gain power from shares, I too gain power. From awe and fear. The world's end. Total dominion. Fear acts as faith to become my power. That's just ridiculous.
Yet, the truth is in front of us. We must accept that as fact. Nep, what are we gonna do? Easy. We'll just keep winning. We're still stronger than Arfor.
Is that
Yep.
so?
Yeah, it's true.
Then how is this? Fear! Come to me! Such beauty! Such power! Fear me!
What is that form?
What kind of sad joke is this?
It's a nightmare.
I feel anew! Watch as I show you powers beyond a god!
Arfor, you rid your human form just for power?
You don't have to understand. Just know that this is my true power!
It still won't be enough.
This is just absurd. That's just how strong the fear is, eating away at her soul.
How sad. What use is it if you're being controlled by your own power?
Hey, stop the talking. Isn't her power getting stronger?
That has got to be bad. It looks like she's lost all control. It seems the only way to save you is to defeat you.
Nep.
Don't worry. Like Isti said, shares are people's prayers and faith. It's
We have
only
20%
natural for
plus.
people to sense fear over what's going on. But the stronger the fear, the stronger the prayer and faith to us grows. What?
Whoa, you gotta be kidding. I haven't felt this many shares before.
That's not all. The power of the prayers and faith are stronger than ever.
And it feels so warm.
I can feel the power surging in me.
As long as people pray and put faith in us, we will never lose. Arfor, everything ends now.
Let's go.
I'm gonna get serious on you.
I'll
She a
finish
big
this.
dragon. And we're just gonna hit her with that HDD
I'll
Neptune.
show you my true powers.
Which will realistically finish her off in one shot. Transformers, more than meets the net.
Whoa,
360, 545,000 damage in
Are
one
you
attack.
ready?
Oh, I didn't finish her off? That's lame.
Prepare yourself.
How
Let's just build up a bit more, just in case. Because if I'm correct, and we do have the true ending, we've got one more battle.
Here I come.
I could be wrong though.
no use.
Don't get your
How
hopes up,
high?
scum.
Am a being surpassing that of the goddesses. No. Why?
How's
Nept
that for the
animal.
power of the CPU of Loe?
What is this power?
And mages levels up. Only mages though.
Arfor, this is it!
Is it over?
Yes, that was the last blow.
Look, Arfor's body is falling apart.
Wow. I don't remember that being a thing. R4 is disappearing to her body is falling apart.
So,
Wow.
game industry was saved?
Yes, game industry is saved. The goddesses have won. You did it! Nep won!
Well, we're just as beat too. I can't even stand.
But a win is a win.
Still defeated, despite this form? How dare you!
I'm sorry, R4. I wasn't able to save you.
Isti.
I will not go alone! You all will perish with me! I will take all of this world with me!
Spooks.
What's happening? What's going on? This isn't good. R4's power is out of control. You don't need to tell us that. You better not say she's gonna blow. The power that will be unleashed will destroy Celestia. What? Are you serious?
And just when we thought this was over, I guess the surprise is on us.
What a pain, you. Stop idling around there. Let's get out of here, quick! Lady Noir, I'll carry you on my back. I'll help too. Thank you both. Lady Vert, I'll help you.
Then let me assist as well.
Thank you for the help.
I'll get Lady Blonde then. Broccoli will help too, New. Hey, Neptune, what are you doing just standing there? Hurry! Nep, we're last. Nep, let's run away!
Compa, Iffy, can you both go on ahead?
Stop fooling around. This place is gonna explode.
I know.
Then why?
I can't bear seeing R4 and Isti in pain.
So what now? Not that I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm going to help R4.
I figured as much. Neptune, I appreciate the thought, but it's too late for R4. We need to get out soon, or even you will be in danger.
Iffy, I've been thinking of why R4 wanted the former goddess's power. I bet she needed power to make sure she could raise us properly.
So she was thinking like a parent then?
Did we just skip over everything she did then? Like, it isn't explained?
We only knew
What?
R4 as being evil, but maybe she was different before.
If R4 was tainted because of us, I need to help her in return now.
I feel like we've skipped something somewhere. I'll just wait off a bit before I explain.
Save her with her lust for power.
No, I have a power beyond miracles that can make things happen.
And that's...
Oh wait, no, I feel like maybe we went over it.
Shares are
I
people's prayer
honestly
and
don't
faith.
remember if we went over it
It's the same
in
for
the game.
R4.
If Nep will put faith in R4, I'll do the same too. It can't be that simple. If it was, I would have said so earlier. True. It can't be that simple to do, like Histoire said. But I like that idea. I'll add my prayers too.
Thank you, Compa. Iffy.
What are you both saying? Please, stop Neptune. Once Nep has her sights, nothing will sway her. Just let her do it.
But... Iffy, Compa, please take Isti and go on home.
You're coming back, right, Nep?
I promise. I'll be back with R4, so get your best pudding ready.
It's a promise. If you lie, I'm gonna haunt you with eggplant pudding.
I'll make
Ew.
sure that doesn't happen. Iffy, please take care of everyone. I'm sorry for being a bother.
Not like it's the first time. Just make sure you come back safe. Got it?
Who do you think I am? I'm the main character of the game, Neptune.
You better remember what you said.
Everyone's gone. Now, R4, I'll release you from your pain. The sword. It's shining. The power from the shares. But why?
What? What is Neptune thinking?
That does sound much like Neptune, though.
But that doesn't mean she could just send us off. She could have told us.
Oh, a real-life Sundari in action.
It's too late to go back.
Then we'll do what we can now. Pray, if what Neptune said was true, then I want to save Arfor as well. Well then, let's all pray for Arfor. Nep will be back too. What? My weapon is glowing.
It's not only yours. My spear and Noir's sword are glowing as well.
The will of the quartet must be praying for Arfor's closure too. Nep.
I sense Noir. Everyone, even the Heroes Quartet praying for Arfor. Thanks, everyone. I'll use it to sever Arfor from the tainted power.
Destroy! Die! Perish! Miracle! None! All! Die!
Nothing is impossible. Arfor, I'll show you a miracle right now!
And as such, it is a 1v1. Let's go.
I'll finish this.
1v1 final destination, no items.
Useless!
Too slow. Going in deep.
Me.
That was easy.
Enemy eliminated.
We got the
Mission
Celestia
complete.
bangle, which is literally useless because it's the end of the game. But I think items might transfer over in New Game Plus, maybe?
It has been a year since the battle against Arfor. The explosion was contained at the price of Celestia's demise. Well, it's not like I confirmed Celestia is gone, but I assume not being able to go there is proof in itself. As for Neptune and Arfor, I could not find either of them. The other goddesses went back to Compa's room to wait for Neptune's return. But one by one, the goddesses returned to their respective lands. Despite the damage to the lands, slowly but surely, things headed to recovery. I wish I could have recorded history with Neptune and Arfor. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go and take a look at everyone else, shall we?
Lady Noir, this is the report on the contamination.
Thank you. Let's see. It looks like the results are faring well.
Yes, as the graph shows, the emissions have gone down quite a bit.
Very good. Now that's my last station. Noir, nice to see you again. Histoire? Nice to see you too. Are you here alone? Yes. I came to see how you were doing. But first, wasn't that Ganache? Why is he in the Basilicom? Oh, him? After his image of Blonde was obliterated, he came here.
I have no reason to follow Lady Blonde anymore. Now I serve Lady Noir.
But, Noir? Are you sure that's fine? He did cause trouble to last station. I know. Not to be like Blonde, but I wanted to beat him senseless. But he showed earnest repentance from his heart. How can I not forgive him? Truth be told, since his arrival, things have gotten better here too.
I am grateful for your words, my lady.
So in short, you're soft as butter too. Do you think so? I'm the all-seeing tone. Trust me, you're a kind goddess. I'm back! Wait, Histoire? Wow, it's been a while.
It's Uni!
It really has been. How has everything been, Uni? Good. I just came back from helping Sister with the shopping. You're back a lot earlier than usual. I've grown too, so this is easy for me to do now. Right, and just after you made a blunder yesterday. That wasn't a blunder. It was just, you don't have to feel bad about it. But it's not like I was able to do everything perfect from the beginning, too. You still have a lot of room to grow. Take it step by step. So, you can rely a bit more on me. Got it? Okay. I'm glad to see both of you getting along. It looks like I need to get going now. Already? Be careful then. You're pretty small, you know. See you!
That.
Lady Vert, come out of there. How many days have you been in there?
I'm still tired from the battle. I need another day of rest.
You said that yesterday, too.
Vert? Maybe you should come out and work.
Ifwar is more than sufficient to handle the work.
Well, that's not really the point.
Emergency! Emergency! Enemies approaching Lean Box.
An emergency quest. Lon Lon, get ready.
Lon wants to go to sleep.
It's only been 3 days without sleep. A true gamer can last a week.
Someone really has to help Vert out. That's...
Lady Vert does not let me enter her room anymore. But why?
Lady Vert may be a goddess, but she is still quite young in the soul.
Yeah, even we are not allowed in. Our lady must be very shy.
In your case, I believe there is a different reason.
Indeed. A different reason entirely.
Lady Blanc, let's have a snowball fight. No, Lady Blanc is going to make a snowman with me. Don't fight now. I'll play with everyone. So take turns, okay?
Lon, it's been a while, but what are you doing out here?
I'm playing with the kids.
How unusual. I was expecting you to be reading or writing a book.
I was, for 5 days straight. Then Financier cut the power to my room.
I see.
Financier. I always say financier. I'm gonna
now.
Yeah, financier.
She should
2
be
different
back
ways of
soon.
pronouncing it.
Lady Blonde, I brought us tea and sweets. Oh, Miss Eastoir, you're here. Yes, I just came by to see everyone. Oh, may I serve you a cup of tea then? It will warm you up. I'd love to, but I do need to go elsewhere shortly, so I'm fine. Hello there, Kampa.
It's Isti. Welcome.
It looks like you have a lunchbox there. Are you going out?
Yes. I'm going to the park for a picnic with Iffy.
You both are great friends as usual.
Sorry for the wait, Kampa. Hey, it's Eastoir.
Why, hello there, IF. It has been a while.
Since you're here, would you like to come with us too?
That's a great idea. Food tastes better with company, after all.
Are you sure I can come?
Of course.
It's a bit early, but let's go. I'm falling!
What is the matter, Kampa?
I thought I just heard Nep's voice.
It must be something else.
Yes, Neptune is...
What?
What?
Ta-da! Hey, y'all. I'm back like promised. Is that you, Nep? Bingo! Your friendly neighborhood Nep is back in action. Ah! Nep, I'm so happy to see you! Now there, Compa. That crybaby persona is still with ya, it seems.
If you were okay, why didn't you call? Do you know how worried we were?
Whoops, sorry. My carrier doesn't cover Celestia, so I couldn't call.
So why did you fall from the skies?
That's right. Didn't Celestia disappear with the explosion?
Hey, you're making it sound like I died or something. The only thing that broke was the gate. See? I'm all okay, right? Is that why you came from the skies? Yeah, I was flying in HDD, but then I got hungry along the way down.
And down you came with your HDD gone, right?
Bingo again! Give Iffy a prize!
Well, I sure didn't expect your return as a dynamic entry through the roof.
The repair costs. Oh, yeah. I wanted to introduce someone. Introduce? Yep, she came with me from Celestia.
Wait, is it?
Oh, here she comes now.
I'm sorry, but did a goddess land here by any chance?
Who are you?
You're...
It has been a while, hasn't it, Eastoir?
You were saved then, R4?
Huh? This is R4?
Well, now that you mention it, she does look familiar.
Different, right? I was like, who is this when I first met her too? Thank goodness. I'm so glad you are safe.
I have to apologize for all the wrongdoings I have done thus far, Histoire.
I can't believe you were able to save R4.
Hey, I promised, didn't I? I wasn't going to come back without R4.
Well, true, but to see it in front of my eyes is amazing.
Even if you returned, I assumed it would only be you, Nep. Hey there, you two. That's rude. I was super serious back then. You guys had that aura of trust around you, too.
Well, that was just going with the flow of the atmosphere.
Iffy, you meanie, demon, arc, devil.
So, sorry there. Here, take Compa's homemade pudding. It's good.
You have pudding?
As attached to pudding as usual, it seems.
Well, duh. Compa's pudding is the greatest in the world. Let me go get some pudding right now. I'll stay put.
What are you going to do now, R4?
Despite losing control to power, it is my own fault for the wrongs committed. I'll repay all that I have done until the very end of my life.
That will be a difficult path to follow.
I understand.
Let me help you.
Thank you. It seems I only give you burden.
Nep, here's your pudding. All right, this hits the spot. Iffy?
What's the matter, Compa? Oh, that's right. Nep?
What is it? You want a scoop?
Yes.
No, I just wanted to say something before I forget.
Ready?
Welcome home!
I'm home.
A bunch of cute CG. And I can't play that.
Hey, wait. Is this deja vu? Why are we still on? Is this an interval?
Oh no, maybe that's the end and this is like the true
Not
ending?
an interval. Overtime is more like it.
I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember
Oh,
very
I
much.
know. It must be a loading screen.
What are you three doing? Making jokes there?
Hey, Isty. Long minutes no see.
On a more serious note, what is going on here?
I prepared this extra space to thank all our players out there.
That's so self-centered. I'm busy trying to finish up my novel here. Yes, I just bought a new release and was ready to start an overnighter.
Lon, Vert, can't you just spare some time to give thanks here?
I expected as much, but this is like herding cats.
I won't be surprised if we're all replaced by cats at this rate.
Cats. If we had cat ears and tails, I'm sure we'd be a hit to some.
We could make the storyline stocked with furries and vampires. Why not include plenty of game parodies? It would put us in a new genre.
Oh, I can already see us ruling that kind of genre.
Ah, my head.
I see only no good goddesses here.
Well put. No good goddesses.
No good goddesses.
No good
What is
goddesses.
that at the bottom left of the screen?
I'm interested too. I've heard that voice before. I know. It must be a character that was scrapped from design.
It's me, R4! R4!
No way!
I guess people do change.
How much did you spend on your parts to edit yourself? This setting. It may fit into the novel I'm writing.
Why, you...
Stop! We don't have many lines left, so keep your comments short, everyone.
Okay, I pick Compa to start first. Me? Yep, you are my first friend, so you're first in the batter's box. Oh, I'm getting nervous, but I'll do my best. Thank you for adventuring with us. A super duper thank you to you. I'll be waiting to adventure with you again. It's a promise.
Let me see. It isn't right to say, until we meet again. If you play, we'll meet anyways. So, let's meet again next round.
It's normal to play a game to the end, so I have nothing to say, but I guess I should give thanks. Thank you, and let's meet again.
Thank you for playing. I feel like I will meet you again. I will be waiting. I would like to extend my gratitude to you for playing to the end. But as a gamer, the end is only the beginning. I will be expecting you.
I will give you thanks as well. We shall meet again.
As a tome, I will record the adventures you undergo. I think that's it, right? How dare you forget broccoli in you? Wow, that was mean, Neptune.
Yeah, we want to break the fourth wall and talk to the players too, you know?
I spent a long time for this.
Right. As adventure buddies, I'd like to say a word too.
Now then, let me initiate the sequence. You, who have been led by destiny, you have done well clearing the game. I will eagerly be awaiting your return. Lux teneve imad noitama sisum.
It's Broccoli's turn now, Mew. You were pretty good, Mew. Pat yourself on the back and have a hot cup of green tea, Mew. Let's play together again, okay? I'll train myself until then. Hiya!
I didn't know what to do when I got here, but I'm happy we met. I know. I'm going to put this adventure in my book. It's okay, right? Now
Stepping
it's
on
my turn.
Blonde's
You,
territory there.
leave the screen. Congratulations. I've got sushi rolls ready, so I'll be waiting for you to come again. Congratulations! Looks like you're finally ready to do more. Let's keep on playing and have fun getting stronger in the game.
Okay, now who's left?
You did great finishing the game. I'm warning you, this isn't over yet. This is portable, so play the game again inside or outside, you hear?
It's not portable.
I mean, you are holding,
No, I'm not.
me,
It's
you
not.
know.
I'm not using a PSP or PS Vita, whatever it's released on in the original.
Why'd I say that? It's all your fault.
Congratulations. I look forward to seeing you again here in the Wii.
Okay, I should point out some small differences. So in the scene where Eastwar's visiting everyone, and obviously there, if you had all the CPU candidates, they'd each say something, but I only have Uni, so that's fun.
Hey, don't forget me in last station. Congrats on beating the game.
Leanbox and the Basilicom praise you for your victory.
This is truly the ending we've been waiting for, older brother.
Yes, indeed. Now is the time. All hail Lady Vert. All hail the player.
Can't anyone give normal thanks? Thank you for playing.
You, as a human, have brought forth this result. Congratulations.
Lon says thank you.
Whoa, what's with all the characters? They all came out at once. Hey, Nep, it's your turn now. So end this nice and clean, you hear?
Nep, I'm rooting for you.
Okay, let the main character finish this.
An ultra mega quantum pudding. Omega eternal thanks to you for playing. Our adventures are over for now, but it ain't over yet, so keep on playing. Well, I'll see you again in game. It's a promise. Bye-bye.
Save the clear data in the very final slot for that new game plus. Also can't do that. So I'm just gonna have it here as I speak. So I don't think it. I think either I missed an event or I like don't remember it. But I'm pretty sure they didn't mention it. But basically, as part of the story, Arthur was previously like, I think she was like an assistant to the main goddess, the true goddess. And eventually Arthur became the babysitter for the four goddesses when the true goddess like left or like split up or whatever. And basically Arthur eventually like got corrupted by power, I guess. I don't remember the exact details. But yeah, so basically Arthur was like their mother figure for the four goddesses when they were younger and stuff. So then she goes on a power trip and all that happens, and so yeah, there's that. I don't think they explained that. Maybe when their powers were originally stolen, but I don't think it was like that detailed back then. I don't know. Anyway, so I enjoyed this game. This is my third playthrough of it. Finally got every achievement. I want to go over some like pros and cons about the game. Without going into like super big detail, I enjoyed the characters, I enjoyed the story, I enjoyed the battle system. The battle system was something that was very new to me when I originally like first played this game, and I think it's a good thing from the series. You know, it does RPG battles in, I guess, a little bit of a fresh way, without like straying too far from a regular RPG path. You know, so everything I think is great. But there are a few things that I think either just don't work, like in the context of the game, or like there's no use to them. One of those is specifically like enemy types and elemental like affinity and stuff. I don't care about them. I've never once like been like, oh, this enemy's weak to fire type elemental attacks. Let me just use fire. It doesn't work like that. Because like, yeah, like it just doesn't work like that, and so I find myself not really caring about that, or status inflictions. There aren't too many like status inflictions in the game, so like, oh well, not a lot of enemies that inflict statuses. So like, most of like the status and elemental like points to the battle system are useless in my opinion. They might give you a small boost against an enemy or whatever, but like in the end, it's not really something that's gonna like make or break whether you win that battle, you know? So I feel like they're a little useless in this game. And I don't remember much about Rebirth 2, so I can't speak for that either, or later games in the series. Another thing I think didn't work very well is the discs you get from beating the big monsters that you like add chips to. There's practically no use to them. The only use I've found was the few bits of like EXP plus or credits up, or like really that's kind of it. Lily rank up might be beneficial as well, but like other than like basic things like that, there isn't really much use to them, I find, much like elemental affinities and stuff. Like, when am I ever gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be fighting a bunch of robot type enemies, let me just up my defense against them? Like, there was never a need. Maybe if you're playing with like tougher enemies, while I was playing with like the weakest enemies plan, because I wanted to like zoom through this, then maybe it might be a bit more useful. But just as a casual player, I don't really see a need for them either. The credits up plan, the credits up disc, did save me though from years of torment in getting that final achievement. Which is another thing. I think that achievement, specifically that achievement, everything else is like fine and like really like simple to get. But that 100 million, I think that's just a bit too tedious. Like, I literally spent 5.5 hours grinding for that achievement. And it was the most boring thing I've done. I love this game, don't get me wrong, but I think that's like way too tedious. 50 million, I can maybe see, but I still think that's a bit of a stretch. 25 million would be better in my opinion, because it shows that you're dedicated to grind out that amount of credits, but at the same time, it's not literally like, it's not something that's gonna take forever, because realistically, if you are playing through the game for the first time, you're only gonna generate like 1 to 2 million credits in total throughout your entire first playthrough, unless you're actively grinding for credits. So like, yeah, there's the processor like equipment. I feel like that didn't really need much, because they really don't mess with much other than like elemental affinities most of the time. Basically, there's a lot of stuff that I think don't work, but don't affect the game in a negative way. So like, I wouldn't say they're a con, I'd just say that they're neutral. They're not super useful that would like add to the experience of the game, but they're not bad. One con I will say is that the side characters don't have much to them. And I understand that this game is like a remake. Rebirth 1 is a remake of Hyperdimension Neptunia 1, which was released years ago for, I think, the PS3 and PSP, maybe? It's been a long time, you know, in which they didn't have, like, the characters like Falcom and CZ2 and Marvelous AQL. But they added them in Rebirth because of all the different, like, companies that support them. Like, they add, like, companies as characters, essentially, as side characters and stuff. Like, you have Tekken, which is obviously Tekken, and Mages, which is from Steins Gate, to, like, promote things and stuff. And that's great. But I feel like maybe if there was, like, raising shares to a certain point would, like, at least give you, like, one, like, little, like, side scene that you could, like, view with, like, certain characters. Like, every character would be assigned a different goddess. So, like, you'd have Mages and AQL, Marvelous AQL, being assigned to, like, Neptune. So if you raise Plantoon's shares to, like, high enough points, you'll get events with them where you just, like, learn a bit more about who the character is. I think that would have been nice. But anyway, I'm getting way off track. This has been almost an hour long. But I think it's good for a final episode if it's longer than the rest. Which obviously it isn't longer than the rest, but it's longer than the past one or two. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this series of Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. I don't know if I'm gonna get straight into uploading Rebirth 2. I am excited to play through Rebirth 2 because I haven't gotten the true ending. So yeah, I'm like super excited to like go through that. But I might give it like a bit of a break and upload the other stuff, which is literally stuff I've already been uploading throughout the entire series and stuff. But yeah, hopefully it'll be soon, and hopefully you guys will stick around for that as well, because it is, I'd say, a much better game. The full title is Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sisters Generation. It actually takes Neptune and the other goddesses out of the equation for like a little bit of the story, so that it can like focus on building up the characters of the CPU candidates, Nepgear, Uni, Rom, and Ram, which is super neat. I also like that you get to see them in this game as secret characters, which is super cool. Just like adding bridges in between games and stuff. And yeah, so I'm like super looking forward to Neptunia 2, Rebirth 2. And then once we're done with that, we're into basically brand new territory. I've played Rebirth 3 for like an hour or two, which I do have old recordings of because I originally started that series as a thing because that's where I was at like 2 years ago. And it's been 2 years since I've made any progress in this series because I've been recording Rebirth 1. But I've also played a tiny bit of Mega Dimension. But I'm basically going into games after 2 virtually blind, knowing almost nothing about the entire story of those games. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it. We're slowly gonna catch up. We're slowly gonna catch up. Anyway, I think that is officially all I have to say for now. So thank you so much for watching this series, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.